We,
Oh. Sorry, I've never done.
all right, welcome to House Education, Tuesday, May 26th. The committee has two tasks in front of it. We are going to hear an amendment to 313 and then straw poll on that. And then we're going to move on to the 955, whether to go to committee of conference or not. We're going to begin with 313. We have Representative Bartley with us to talk about the amendment. The floor is yours.
Fantastic. For the record, Representative Ashley Bartley of Fairfax. So the Bartley et al. Amendment is an amendment of language you have seen several times at this point in the session. At first, it came from several different House bills. They're all labor related. Went to the Senate. The Senate sent back their Senate omnibus labor bill, which was S30. And then, as you remember, hopefully you remember, all the weeks are kind of going together. But last Thursday, there was a vote on the floor where several individuals voted no on a roll call. The reason why this is important is the Senate had sent over their instance of amendment to the House amendment. And what they had in there was a provision that regarding solicitation at Department of Corrections properties. The administration did not like this language. Several of us within the committee did not like this language, and it became very clear that this was a potential veto. And there were stipulations within the bill that actually, I think, provided much more support for our employees throughout Vermont that were more important. So in collaboration with the administration, with the speaker, with your chair, with the chair of Commerce and Economic Development, with our chair, we worked on this amendment. All it does is take the same language of S230, puts it into S313, but removes the section 3 of S230, which was the solicitation language that has caused issues.
Is that allowing the solicitation or prohibiting the solicitation?
Neither. So the language was that that VSEA and the administration, Department of Corrections would have to sit down together and have a conversation regarding why there is no set policy on solicitation. So on every other state property, solicitation is prohibited. Department of Corrections is different because about 20 years ago, they said, oh, we're gonna do our own policy, and that has not happened. That said, this conversation has already been had. And again, we knew that this language put it as a potential for a veto.
Any other questions? All right, we'll go right to a straw poll then on this one. All those in favor of approving the proposed amendment to S313, raise your hand. All right, we will call that 10-0-1. All right.
Thank you, people.
Very good.
Thank you so much.
It's 9-0-1, right?
Leanne.
Leanne's online.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Thank you.
It's not here. Okay, I'd like to, let's take a 2-minute stretch. We can keep the Zoom up. But we'll mute the room and we'll come back and finish up at 9:55. Okay. is over. Okay, we are back for a quick stretch break. Okay, so I apologize to the committee. After we had our presentation on 9:55, I should have said, and now we need to decide whether we're going to conference or not, instead of letting everybody walk away. I guess I would say that there remain differences between the House and what came out of even the Senate Education Committee originally, and that is still within the bill. Some of the things I'm concerned about is the delay in class size minimums that is proposed. I think we've got some grouping issues to work out, one of which Representative Long pointed out during our previous discussion. There's differences within school construction, which I think just need to be worked out. I don't think that they're, terribly controversial. So the efficient and best way to go about this is to do it in a conference committee rather than bouncing things back and forth in the last few days. And so therefore, I would suggest we go to conference committee, which hopefully would be named quickly and get started quickly, and then maybe get us all home soon. So that would be the question on the floor. Yes, go right ahead.
When they go to conference committee, are there just specific sections that they discuss, or will they go through the entire thing again?
Go through the whole entire thing again.
Okay.
The process is you kind of sit down, go over where the two sides are, try to work out things that are easy, see if you can sort of close those up, and then go to the bigger issues that are there to see if we can find common ground, and then ultimately you come to an agreement, vote on it, and then it goes to the two houses to vote.
It's possible that we may lose some of the good stuff that we want in there.
You generally, if it's in one side or the other, you don't necessarily lose it. In other words, so you work within the two proposals. Yeah.
Right.
And for the most part.
Conference.
And conference. Yeah. I mean, I was once on a conference committee. It was like the bills passed in April. Conference committee was in late May, and the world had changed, and so it's a lot of stuff became irrelevant. Yeah. Okay, so all those in favor of going to conference committee, raise your hand, and we are done here.